and receive homage and condolences. The king will retire and come back with the body of our beloved Queen Mother. And that is where we will begin the Christian service. We appeal to everyone to exercise decorum, resilience, in solemnity, or in honor of our Queen Mother. I believe that in unity and reverence, we will complete the final rites for our Queen Mother with dignity. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, you are graciously welcome.
Ghana mampeni, a mampeni for dada. Yenyano mani papa no masofo penny for. A titrian intina sadia fra wonom ene. Eda womuna say and a womobre. Na ene ayeda a chatwo ya nahima. Ya ne Dɔte Yie. Sa Dɔte Yie. Ababa ya samdaho. Ye kruchre aguho. Na ayadia ye re emfi da biada. And internet so ha wonso wo kan bakosem no ho. Na se dwumadia ye die free na no dwuada ye dia bepem nei. Bibia atoto ne kwan mu ana aseda ye de ma abedwafo. Ya wonam ehwe etoto ye. Bompata hene ani amoma hene. Wonam eye titinafo ede boa ye hwe ye. Ema dwumadie yi abedwafo ede hwe wonam se wototo ye. Ema no ye fe. Tina ne ye nyina ye di ho adansie. Anche ye hwe sante na ye wura. Wo ba no. Nemom ye wura tenase a amamre kwan so okohwe na bre watie ni achi no abetena se a yakọ ade ede be ma no nanso nye ye nyina ade e benya kwan ade nsakoto nsa ye mo ama ye wura yakọ ene nti esre se ye mefrɛ o se bra be ma ye wura yakọ a ye srɛ o emfa wo pɛ enkwadi eye santene no so said ye be ya near man to ye nyina ebeye boko ede amaye yen adenti enhyehyeye ene mra ede ye di so de aye adwuma amadwumadie no aye krabehwe.
Thank you so much, Ajoa Aprebi of Lawson FM. Now I'd like to recognize the presence of the Deputy Minister of Defense, Honorable Ernest Broja Jamfi. He is here together with the Chief of the Defense Staff, Lieutenant General William Ajapon. Among the delegation from the Ghana Armed Forces and the Ministry of Defense, we have Chief of Air Staff, Air Vice Marshal Eric Ajin Frimpong. It is with the grace and humility that I also recognize the presence of the Governor of the Bank of Ghana, Dr. Johnson Asiama, the Deputy Governor, Dr. Zakaria Mumuni, and of course, another Deputy Governor, Mrs. Matilda Asante Asiedu, our very own.
Abambofo na mayaswate se etuo ne tuo no se wunya wuramu wo mfimfi ha woto a enye yie yesremu a se ye woto toto a yetene ba no a kwan no so de na numpo se woto a na wa matuo no ahwesoro yenim se moye ne dada we de eye nka ye adenti wo ma no hwesoro na woto kwa eye na ebo ya wukita etupa pop action gun no tupa eno de emra emma ho kwan ti yesremo atuduro ne de no nanumpo se wo wuramu na se wo bedru mfimfin ha ni nyina abambofo ne se yenya eneto Cheye and a mampeni dada. Yawayan baby crown, ye na now kuna do Ajimai Rollins. One name ma or more aba wow yura ababe mani yako abe mani shedding. Nahima Dɔte Yie mu.
It is always refreshing that the former First Lady, Nana Kunedu Ajiban Rollins, will always join us here for almost all the events. From Akwasadai to Kudai to various events held at the Masha Palace, her presence is always felt, and as we accord her with reverence and respect. So on behalf of His Majesty, I graciously welcome you, former First Lady, Nana Kunedu Ajiban Rollins and the family. Again, I welcome Honorable Kennedy Agyapong, the former Member of Parliament for Asin Central, NPP presidential aspirant, together with the wife, Mrs. Christiana Agyapong. Among his delegation, we have Chairman Robert Yie of Asantehemaa, the former Ashanti Regional Chairman, and we have the President and CEO of Brekum Chelsea and the Regional Campaign Chair of Honorable Kennedy Agyapong, Mr. Amufa Jantua. Among the delegation, we have Mr. Joe Forsen, Maxi Deka Dila. Honorable Kennedy Agyapong, you are welcome.
Ayakwa bansam ni edema etitire ni aninti ni ayato nsade afre won mu nyina. Edia yebobo ye nyina mrahye bedwafo ne etitire yebobo won mu di. Yewra chiame na chiame emma mu nyina akwaba.
Indeed, I need to welcome the former Chief of Staff, Honorable Kojo Mpianim, and the former Ashanti Regional Minister, the First Minister of Chieftaincy and Religious Affairs, affectionately called the Governor of Ashanti, Honorable S.K. Boafo.
Obrimpon Professor Chem Amponsa Fia Prehine Wanene Nkonya Sofo Omo Aba Dɔte Yie Chatwe Babija Nahima Kwan.
The founder and the leader of Christ Charismatic Church, Pastor Rasford Obeng. You are welcome. We are now witnessing the arrival of the former Vice President, His Excellency Dr. Bawumia and the wife, former First Lady, former Second Lady, Mrs. Samira Bawumia. And among the delegation, we have the former Mayor of the Kumasi Metropolitan Assembly, Honorable Samuel Pai.
Ghana Mampeni Dada Abedi Echire, Dr. Alhaj Mahmoud Bawumia, Wanene Yeredafo, Samira Bawumia, Sabre wamo edruha ebema yewraya ko.
Yebesremwa aye presidential days hano. Yedi edin ena yedi tenase. Se wodi emo akonya no ho a wode ho kwan kra se oba the inner perimeter of the presidential days. You might be a security person, you might be a bodyguard or ADC of a particular figure. We entreat you to cooperate with the national security and the protocols who have been assigned to be working today. This is the presidential days, and the special security have been assigned to take care of the presidential days. Any other security of any dignitary should give way to the national security. If you are not designated to a particular seat on the presidential days, we encourage you to find a place to sit. A seat has been allocated to specific individuals and dignitaries. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, please cooperate with the securities that have been designated to man the presidential days. I welcome Honorable Akwasi Addo Odike, also here to mourn with us, with his friends. Odike, you are welcome. We thank you for showing love and support to Asantehemaa.
Or therefore, hine and fear for to so me no a year in Suatra hine, one in Konya so for one Abba bedru. Mo eba abema yera dem refer. Yes, Remo said the abambo for no shisha no moto near mano. Munisu sa pepe maye na ejanumu ennaho. Mwadaruma yam pamu bia nanso and shisha no emfimfi ha de. A free juada ba nyina ramfimfi ha obi a nyina ha. And inti na abambo for no ato pempim. And inti wuya wakonwa nisro ha wujina pempim na chi. Ti esra mu nyina mu mfimfi ha maye. Se wo beja obi ana penin bi penino wafro apano simpie no watena se. Yesra mu na didi kwan so na wadane wani na wakọ akwakọ simpie no achi amaye. Yesra mu mfimfi ha enna ho. Abambafo Madaroma na moye ne sa pepepe e dia maye ansa na yewra adru ha Bantama emrashe bejene wonimonyamfo asenso boache waba ababedru ha.
Indeed, today we have some of our traditional leaders. We have the Sarki Zongo, the Yoruba chief, the Fulani chief, Nufawa chief, and their elders to mourn with us. We thank you so much for coming.
Thank you very much, Mr. Gita.
Ago.
Yes, TV, Opimso Radio, and we'll so air channel. Yeah, live on Facebook, and live on Opimso TV. YouTube no obet me out here chakwan Opimso TV, and Facebook no Opimso Radio. Oba kenkai honsem nyina so de akwaso nyina no ya kruchire honsam akosum opimso.com. Ehokron wa ba so te live ne mom no onya mfoni ne hwe open mfoni na hwe de abra opim so TV YouTube na abra opim so TV already aye Facebook na bra beka ye hunde nyina ye nsoma santemai ene de twato a ye de akwankwaja som ejas Naana Asantehemaa Nana kwando yadom a taso miensa kwan me no ka se Nana no matena se wo hwa TV no so akotoko hene ena yehu one ne dom se wonum etene ba no Nana no atena se wafaya mo afrempo wa ha teacher kantanka wa ha ena donkese hene kwa Kuffour manso ono so ewo ha yebekọ ochenra de akọ so na kakra mo be so mo kafa ho no omo aka omo wie pe ebewura enne de no mu na enne hyehye ya Nana no ma ya to ho no omo e de ato yanim ofa memo akwa aba na apomba ko de
onyankopon na dom me ho ye pa na ye mu ni se enra Nana no ma hemfo a wo mu firim ya mea e ba ye bebe na enne so ni esu se enne akoye da e chato na amampani ena pamfo ene woni eka ho ena eba no na yenim senka ene esobete nanso ene kura de beka se adutwam
ofa we de mi twa no Nana drabon so hene aba bedrujum ono na ekura no nti ofa yeto
enti ene de edomo a aba ha no doso papa ne nyina ne se ene twato ne nan ne ena na Addo Yie otosom yensa ne Dɔte Yie no ye hya ase ena ne da etwato ne nura de enipa ba ha no na ano den no kwasem ni enura Ghana fo na nanom wo mo kira wo mo do papa enyam akwankogya de enyam ahodo a wo mo de ba ya ye de beja na Addo kwan no na eso ni papa eye ama afi de eduru ba bi kura no atia me de toja se woni a eba no wo mo ntwa nso na kire se enyama no aba amna buso na aya kan enanso ye hwe kuma se bontin so nyina ye din kakra ena nan kuma se abontin so edwa ahodo nyina ya tutum na mmom so ba manhia dia ene aha enipa aba no edim papa emane mema ye betira ye do awo na Addo yakwankogya yimu no enipa no aba ama abuso na nanom so aba na ahoho a won firi baabi abamu akrachefo wo mu nyina aba etira se ene akwankogya no ekoye krabewe kra
me da se ofaya mo afrempon ene yatenenkai mame ko teacher kantanka ho na enra sade enema sikoe no dom no sade sibae no na o do ni fm mo hede course a efiti ahyase ekosi na wiye no sai na woka no
sade mi hu ye no de eje se empempi no ne ya na ehu o dwabo ase no hakura ampo no kane ne ebo enso enra ehu se security for eye wo madwuma e ma no so ani e ma committee for omuso ye wo madwuma ma no so ani na nanom nhemfo a ye de no omde no ma hihye wo monsa obia ye de bi e ma no ye fe enti enra de ubusa bibia ese ne fa eye e de betimi aka
teacher me da se mame ko donkasia ni ho na memesa no donkasia we de mame fa nko straight ne ehunu ewo yen screen no so no ye hunu chini efita ena edom edi alimu eli akire de na yi
wadawo ma say de yedin kan actual tie for dada no
yeah
ayie ni ye de ye de kuntunkuni na ye na amane yakwan so no nananom bi wo ho a wo mo ba emfa honi ni ase ontimi mfa kuntunkuni
okay
ye kira say aguna mahene so oba bia won fira kuntunkuni tepa on fira kuntunkuni ni nyina ne say wo mu nyina no wo mu akonwa no bosom kase pa eda ho na saa nunti no wo ba wo di fita ni chini ye fita ni ntuma ye fita saa na ne hema so ɛteɛ tɛpa ɛna baneɛ bosom ɛwɔ ɛna agona so babu ɛne kyekye ɛne amoa ɛno ne kyerɛ asanteman ɛhyɛ asanteman ase enti saa anaasɛ saa bo ɛyɛ yɛ tumi abroni bɛka sɛ yɛ ɔta no enti no yɛde ba a yɛmfa ade tuntum na mmom ɛsu na wɔyɛ kronkron na kronkron no so yɛ dwirare no fitaa yɛdwira no na wahu sɛ yɛde hyire ɛna ɛwɔ sɛ yɛde bɔ no koraa yɛde bɛbɔ no
okay meda se dɔnkɛseɛ ma me nsa mmra so ne yɛhwɛ ɛnnɛ ɛnhyehyɛɛ no ɛne sɛn
ɔda ma aburo ɛnɛ nhyehyɛɛ no ɛwɔ mu mmienu
okay
wohu no nananom nyinaa ɛba ntam ɛnyɛ sɛ wɔɔba ntam kɛkɛ ɛnɛ yɛwei woyɛ hene na wɔ sɛ woba bi a sɛ nna no adi anim no woanya ho a ɛnɛ deɛ woyɛ bia wobɛgyae no aba ɛfisɛ nɛ no woamma bi deɛ a na Dɔte Yie no woamma bi enti na nananom nyinaa soso no aka nananom nyinaa bɔboɔ ɔmo dɔm ano na ɔmode ba ne ɛde abɛgya kɔtɔkɔhene aberewa santeman aberewa ghanaman aberewa abibiman aberewa ewiase nyinaa aberewa na n'ama kunadu yi adomɔtɔ so mmiɛnsa ɛyɛ kɔtɔkɔhema yɛde bɛgya ne kwan kama
meda se Opinso TV ɛna ago so a wɔhwɛ no yɛ live ɛwɔ YouTube yɛ live ɛwɔ Facebook bra na bɛhwɛ yɛn na bɛhwɛ amammerɛ ne amanne a ɛtwa go ɛwɔ menhyia kɔtɔkɔfie ha sɛdeɛ yɛde ka bɔ mu amanneɛ no and His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Ghana mampani watena se dada afei His Excellency John Ajekum Kuffour ɔno nso so watena se dada meno ka sɛ amampani abɛda kyerɛ dada Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ɔno nso watena se Kane First Lady Nana Kwandu Iadom Nana Kunadu Ajman Rollins Nana Kunadu Ajman Rollins ɔno nso watena se afei Kennedy Akompra kɔ Japan watena se mpanyinfo pii ɛmɛyɛ bantama mmarahyɛ badwani Honorable Asenso Boakye ɔno nso atena se ɛna ɔmo nyinaa baba kɔtɔkɔhene iyakɔ ɛwɔ Dɔte Yie mu sɛsɛyi nananom yɛwono yɛ screen sɛ yɛwura ɛba dɔnkɛseɛ yɛnhwɛ sɛdeɛ procession no ɛsi ɛteɛ
meda se sɛdeɛ woka no yɛwura wasi mu a ɔba na ɔkɔ n'ahema fie ɛkɔhwɛ n'ani akyi ɔkɔhwɛ n'aberewa ani akyi ɛfisɛ deɛ ato yɛ no ɛni enyan na sɛdeɛ yɛsisi so daa no kɔtɔkɔhene wɔtene no ɔba a ɛyɛ nidisoɔ ɛnyɛ sɛ wofa ho a wɔsɛ meyɛ ɔhene ne ma bɛdim woyɛ ɔhene a yɛwɔ baabi a wogye na anim sɛ sɛbesɛbesɛ baabi a wogye kura woani hɔ a wotumi nya amane
saa
ae sɛ yɛde ba na baabi a wogye no woahunu baabi a di na akɔdi baabi a wobɛtumi anya amane enti ɛyɛ nidisoɔ ɛfiri samanka so ɛkɔsi atumutufo yɛyɛ nidisoɔ ɛna ɛhyehyɛ mu saa na yɛde ba
meda se mame nkɔ teacher kantanka hɔ na yɛhwɛ ɛnnɛ yɛhunu nananom pii a ɔmo ɛba sɛdeɛ Kuffour mpɔn de kakaeɛ no ɔmo a ɔmo ntumi ama nyinaa no ɛno yɛhunu bi ɛno no ɛkyerɛ yɛ deɛn teacher kantanka ɛno no ɛkyerɛ yɛ deɛn
sɛ ɛnya do yɛadeɛ na yɛ akɔmfoɔ ɔmo no ɛbɛkɔm ɛte ɛkwan ma bɔne bi a ɛwɔ kwan mu firi hɔ ɔmo akyi ɛna ɛkɔm ɛsɛ ɛhemfo ɛfi aseɛ ba ɛhemfo yi ɛnyɛ wɔ ɔmo nko yɛn nyinaa yɛ wɔ ha na ehu sɛ afrawo yɛ ɛwɔ Togo wɔn duru hanra saa wɔn a mo fira afrawo bɛyi ɛkɔ awa nti wɔn no ɛda saa da no na no mbenya ho
Okay.
ɛna ɔmbae wɔn nso kɔ obi foforɔ nso efi Burkina ɔba obi fi Ivory Coast ɔba efi sɛ Asante baabi a na ɔne no bɔ hyia biara ɛnɛ wɔn ba nti wɔn anya kwan amba sɛbe tena brɛ korɔ no ara na yɛkyɛ nti sɛ wɔn anya kwan amba anaa wɔ tena brɛ yɛde ma obi a ɛnɛ ɛdeɛ Asanteman na ɔda hɔ no nyinaa no na yihimfo wɔn da Asanteman da ɛne president ne dignitaries na wɔn ba ɛnɛ nti ɛnɛ deɛ baabi a president ɛɛbɛ bie deɛ ɛyɛ sɛ woyɛ ɔhene a ɛsɛ sɛ ɛhɔ na wobɛdi wobɛkyerɛ wamammerɛ ne wamanneɛ nti obi amra
ɛnɛ nso yɛhono nso atrɛ hene sɛ ɔno nso so aba menim deɛ nso atrɛ no ɛka Asante ho anaa nka ho anaa ɔno no ba na wɔba bi ne yiri abɛdwam
nso atrɛ aka Asanteman ho a kɔpem sɛ aban foforɔ baeɛ a yɛfrɛ no independent yɛdi independent wieɛ no binom ɛko wɔ mo nti woka wɔn na ɔmoka Asanteman ho nanso ɔmo ako wɔ mo ho a nso atrɛ ka ho
mera se teacher kantanka yɛte ne nka no seesei deɛ yɛwura korɔbea Sante kɔtɔkɔhene ɛnkyɛ bia na ɔdoro ɛyɛ edwa mu enti afei ɛna ɔmampanin John Dramani Mahama ɔno nso wɔdoro edwa mu ɔmampanin John Mahama afei ɛna waba wɔfa yɛ mmoa ma yɛnhwɛ atitiriw a ɛnɛ wɔn aba yi ɛnɛ yɛ de twa toɔ fama ɔfa yɛ mmoa ma me ɛnɛ yɛ de twa toɔ yɛn ho mampanin dadaa yɛafomienu wɔ ha kane first lady ɛwɔ ha mpanyinfoɔ titiriw ɛnɛ wɔnom ɛwɔ dwumadie yi ase.
yo kwabena nsɛm wakanto hɔ yɛsɛ ɔpani adware a awia ne nsuo asa ɛno nti ɛfiri na no ɛda dwoada a ɛhyɛ dwumadie no asɛ no nananom ɛyɛ no enidisoɔ ɔmo ma kwan ɛma asɔfoɔ ɛbae saa da no a ɔmo ma kwan ɛma amanyokuo ahodoɔ ɛbae saa da no a nso ɔmo ɛma kwan ɛma ɔmanfoɔ ɛnso bae deda ɛtɔ so mmienu no ɛyɛ ɛbɛn da no ɛno nso nananom ɛma kwan ɛma
judiciary
mpanimfoɔ ɛne asraafodɔm ahodoɔ no nyinaa wɔn bae ɛna atemmuafoɔ wɔn nso ɛbae ansa na yɛsa ma ekuokuo banka ahodoɔ wɔn nyinaa nso ɛbae sukuu ahodoɔ wɔn nso aba ɛna na etwa toɔ yi ɛnura nso yɛbie kwan to hɔ sɛ nananom ahemfo a wɔn wɔ mmea nyinaa obiara bɛba na bɛhwɛ na nɛ deɛ yɛyi esi hɔ ɛde ama ɔma yi mpanimfoɔ wɔne a wɔn ɛdi ɔma no so da
ɔhene ba ma yɛn kɔfa main feed no yɛ ɛbɛtoa so.
Spiritually clearing the entire space from any evil spirits. The Manka Basin. That's the very first of the advanced group of Otunfo's procession. And that is followed immediately by the Nkramofo, Asante Nkramo, Nkinkanso and Swami group. The Nkinkanso and the Swami group are all from Bafo in Sumankwa. The chief priests, the physicians, and chief spiritual advisors of Opinso Osetutu. That is Samanka. They are all being used as spiritual clearance. Then the keys, the black keys you see, they are what we call Safuabre. Safuabre, it means once the king is outside, now all the doors are closed. They are members of the treasury. The treasury, Afotosanfo. Then the first instrumental ensemble, the ivory trumpets. 7 of them, they are not making noise. Everything that the trumpeters are playing are by poetry, what we call instrumental surrogacy, followed by the intahara. The Nkonchuma came first, the intahara followed. They are in groups of 7, and there are several of them. Collectively, they belong to the Asokwa. Then follows the Insania, those with the gold, rectangular gold cap. They keep order. They maintain order. When Otumfuo is in procession, sitting in state. In fact, the Insania is, according to the Asantehemaa, one of the first creation that God created. The Insania and the heart Insania, that is what they are identified. They keep the order. Order. Musical. Then the next musical ensemble is Seche. Seche is providing light music in the midst of serious. So if the Seche dancers are here, you will see perfect dancing and everything like comic. They provide the comic relief. Immediately following the Seche is the Kokrenya. Kokrenya, Ivory Trumpet Group, also group of 7 with Kokrenya here. Next in line, they are also intoning Kwantimpomuta. Kwantimpomuta. Kwantimpomuta, meaning the king walks in broad ways. The king does not walk in sideways. The king walks in broad ways. That is why they are intoning Kwantimpomuta. Kwantimpomuta. Then the next group of ivory trumpets, the Nkofe. Nkofe shows that we are now in the second group. The advanced group is already passed. The Nkofe ivory trumpets leading the Nkonya, the stools. For yes, Ramu. Or here, sorry, Nidiamua.
Shall we all now rise to welcome His Majesty Otumfuo Osei-Tutu II, riding in Palanquin. Prof, go ahead.
Then we have Dite Kuduo and the Kukurubo Asipim leading, and we have the Atene group. The Atene group holding the bunch of palm dried foods. Otumfuo is canopied under about 5 umbrellas. Okasia and riding in the palanquin. We from behind. His adornment, Otumfuo adornment. He's wearing the Chirefo Sebeche. And his cloth is Tumi. He's riding in the Konkroma. He's riding in the Etrie palanquin. They don't use any palanquin. The big drums you see behind, the big drums are Fonton from. And everything that is going on, you see Asante militancy in peaceful times. There's another silver casket. Mensuo, you can look at the silver casket as the fridge. It contains water and food. Then comes the rear. Otumfuo's personal bodyguards.
Yeah.
But these guys are special. Every single musket that you see has a history. The first one that Opimso Osei-Tutu brought is Ajapoma with the beads. And then there's the Sisiri Kwabrafo, Sikantua And all these baskets, the gold cast symbols are all historical symbols, and they will wait until the king is seated, and then they will take turns to greet him, and then they will take their rightful position behind. Your Excellencies, what is going on here with all kinds of ensembles performing, with all kinds of people, with all kinds of musketry, in a lot of ways, if you don't understand the way the Asante Akan express grief, that is what is going on. It's not going to be solemn. You might think it should be quiet and we should all walk slowly. No, it is solemn. And I'm going to show you there are multitude ways of the Asante expressing grief. First of all, look at the color profile. The color profile is black, pure black, kuntim kuni cloth. That's the first color profile. And a lot of the grief is also expressed in artistic forms. The drumming, the singing, everything that is going on expresses that, because you have to understand the text. Even the dancing, the gestures of dance, because for us, dance is a form of communication. So when you are grieved, you have to express your grief through dance. Everything, the entire color profile, even these guys holding the Atene group, holding the dried branches with fire underneath, is also telling you that death is not final for the Asante. Death is a journey. That is why we don't say that the Asantehemaa is dead. No, we say Nana Kunadu Yie is going to the village, because for them death is a journey. Death is not final. And by the way, birth and death is not the opposite of death. Once you die, there is disintegration on earth, but reintegration into ancestorhood. Your Excellencies, because it's a journey, in the olden days, this group they are the group that will provide the lights to Asamando, to the ancestral world. That is why you see them. That is why they are expressing the grief. Grief is also expressed in a lot of non-verbal communication here. So sonically, visually, audibly, and in every aspect of it, we are expressing deep grief. What is unique about Ghana? Your Excellencies, let me share with you what is unique about Ghana. This is the passing of the Asantehemaa, and everybody might have thought this passing is observed by only Asante. But what is unique, with the permission of Opimso Kotokohene Osetutu Ababio, this funeral is a national funeral. We have all the kingdoms in Ghana represented, all from all 16 regions. And that is what is unique about Ghana. When we come about Ghana. When we come
Julius Deborah, our members of Council of State, Honorable Yao Obimpe, and Honorable Mrs. Betty Mold Idrisu. Indeed, it is an honor that I welcome the Ashanti Regional Minister, Honorable Dr. Frank Amakohine, the Deputy Minister of Local Government, Honorable Rita Na Odole Soa. Indeed, let me welcome also the Minister for Works and Housing, a true son of Asantehemaa, Honorable Kenneth Gilbert Ajay. Let me fully recognize an accomplished mogul, the man who has spearheaded Anglo Gold and several companies to reach their pinnacle, Sir Sam Jonah. Indeed, the Deputy Minister of Defense, Honorable Broja Jamfi. We are now welcoming the former President of the Republic of Ghana, His Excellency Nana Addo Kuffour Addo. Among his delegation is Honorable Samuel Mensa, the former Ashanti Regional Minister. I need to welcome our own Mr. Vice Osei Kuffour, aka Obo. He has been a servant of the kingdom, and indeed is always here to serve His Majesty. Mr. Bice Kuffour, aka Obo, you're welcome. Indeed, yesterday we witnessed the presence of the Deputy Prime Minister of the Kingdom of Eswatini, Her Excellency Tulisile Dladla. Today we are grateful to have the Prime Minister of the Kingdom of Eswatini, His Excellency Russell Dlamini. On behalf of His Majesty, on behalf of the chiefs and the people of Asantehemaa, I welcome you, Prime Minister of the Kingdom of Eswatini, His Excellency Russell Dlamini, and the Deputy Prime Minister of the Kingdom of Eswatini, Her Excellency Tulisile Dladla. I have been notified by the presence of the President of the Ghana Journalists Association, Mr. Albert Kobena Jumfor, together with members of the Ghana Journalists Association. Today is the final day of the burial rites of our beloved Queen Mother, Nana Addo. It is our hope that we observe the ceremony in dignity. As I welcome members of the diplomatic corps, our distinguished excellencies, we have the Embassy of Italy, delegation from the Embassy of Sierra Leone, delegation from the Republic of Suriname, delegation from the High Commission of Canada, the Embassy of Switzerland, the Embassy of Barbados, and the High Commission of the United Kingdom. Members of the diplomatic corps, we accord you with greatness and respect. We thank you for your support. We thank you for observing the final day of the burial rites of our Queen Mother, Nana Addo III. Let's welcome the CEO of DBS Industries Limited, Mr. Daniel Boateng. And of course, the Member of Parliament for Manshia South, our only lawyer. Lord, we thank you for your contributions. Lawyer 1, Honorable Member of Parliament for Manshia South.
Sabre anamusifo anansi anemo edima togbe afede. Awanam free Asogle State. Wanom adruha eba be mayera yako.
To conclude on the acknowledgements and the recognition, Your Majesty, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the Commander-in-Chief of the Ghana Armed Forces, the President of the nation, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. It has been a memorable occasion, and today you are all part of history. As I welcome Honorable Atachia, former Member of Parliament for Abuakwa. Honorable Nana Akomia is also a former Member of Parliament. Honorable Sami Awuku, the former Director General of NLA, now a Member of Parliament. We have Honorable Collins Intim, Mr. Fred Owari. Honorable Samuel Pine is the former mayor of the Garden City.
Opimso TV, Opimso Radio, you're live on Facebook, YouTube, any social media. Na obetimi abeka ye ho da so a edge medin ebro e o menhia kotakofie en da e twato a ye de gya na hema kwan e wo Kumase ha titru no ba na onum eba panika se ba ko a yensa aka no e wo ha no eye emranim ni ba ko waje ne din eba amamra ni amane nsa wabene na otama ho nkyerɛkyerɛ e wo fidi ahodo so lawyer Nana Obribo he kane NPP deputy general.
Yeah, Major so.
Pumba Cody.
Onya me da Roma.
And then they try to the Jan Nahima Quine, and then so near who ha. Saying I was there who said the name is it.
I say, ye dear, you can see pa. I hear the Ofa Cromuna, I did a you can see papa. Na Obanaka Obishe Bia. I don't know, na Obin Canchero. Fisa we know. Say kasa dem kra wonyintum etisa obana obehwebia wa mehwebi soso a na obete the commentary sania ye ka ho asem na obewura mu enyemre obewura mu kra no enyemre kakra abanfo aba yenyina aba modern abebia.
Lawyer, me share Obi Obi can say we know more of a state barrier. And then a month for Hunusa, na dentina to say.
So basically, Matisse, former president, former president Kuffour, former president Addo, former vice president Bawumia, our first president Mahama, the vice aba, the chief of staff aba. I mean, I common sir Obey Yie in Ghana. Now Benya Akuku Damsi, former chief of staff, president chief of staff, Omunina, Asam Kitwa. So, Akuku Dan, Omunina. I don't know my own sir. Wouldn't mean can say state barrier cradia. So, a man for Abano. Actually, sir, and yeah, I keep one.
Lawyer, me share near Coswing in Anno, Addition, dear Bay, and a Umaye.
Addition, dear Baby. Sir, a year when Coano, or Mayano, Nanino. Met my true book back. Met my true book back. A year Nanino. Met my true book. Book Swa. A year as. Yes, I yen Nana. Minko Krobiaso, Minko Babiaso. A year, Tono to Sadia Michel. A yena Matro book. Why? On a battle salon. Ebunum Cotanasi. No more Cassa. Or say, I am very mindful. I am very mindful. Why very mindful? I don't know. Obedient to me, I just am very mindful. I want to interest you. Now, after very mindful,
okay, lawyer, ma, you say na if you didn't want to home, for now can be a woman who bet me a churro after their cosway.
Oh, yeah, I bet my churro book back, voluminous one. I had done a mindful no echo. I had done a motonum. I had done now a motonum so. Now, I think of course, as Obiabian so odd. I addition. I had done addition and echo. Chief Staff Officer. Omo say, Ebinum Kuta Ashede. Ediantina, Kuta Ashede. Chirasia, and he say, Ebinum den Chuma, Alpha Omo. I did down there in Chuma. Nanchirasia, and he say, thank you so much for your support. What was any I for Natanano? Joanson, my bind, Acrodie, and also sono. Natural Bukuna, natural Obia Cronubia, natural Obias, natural near Obia 3x, natural near Tia Yama or more Atlanta or more Anya certain arrangement no or more Yanpa or more yet to represent something. Ebinu fita enyola ahemfo ne bi I want to see anya agona na ye tapa ana satano omonko na ombaba ha omode nwara I want to see enyola no training na ba represent abosom tapa ye ba ne agona ebu abedro and atano obenyan tano boase so ebe we say adane ayaba omunko ade omode enyara so I want to nchirase I want abakosem so the Ashanti no edo ba bia o kan wasama na obinimu kasebia udu ahombo I want to interest you. Obe history no. One bibia sasabio of a han crown or the toha. I want to see it. When I did a high in Bebrano, I want to see it. What else? I found the free. So, Osha Gosso, Gosso Henano, Nichinian, the Chinese can see so. The Chinese can see. Actually, sir, Gosso Henano, or Asantehemaa in Betchani. Every year, Biano. As I said, Ocha in San Fufu at the Brano. We were the king of Eswatini, Bayan. Or Moman in San Fufu. Ubanya San Fufu in Biwon. In Tamo Bepia. But Abaco 70. This Oko for free. Goss. What I say? Yeah. And the Goss no. Oh yeah, Asantehemaa. Betchani. Uba we yamfo. Yamfo for no ya Kukurantumi. Eastern region. Ana umbatana Kumasi. Ana Opokuware ma omo baby. Opemso. Ama omo baby. Ekoye ha. Eti hanu. No omo yamfo. Yes, let's see. Omo yam fo. Okufo no bebre. Nti oyam. Fo. Edi oti dine yam fo. Na ni chine ya no. E won ya akirem. Wachi aya akrodie. Akrodie fo ya danchira. Ana omo betena mpasaso. Mpasaso no ban man kana so. Anna, I'm pa assassin tea. I'm covered here. Uncle, I'm covered here. Uncle, Edia Adabel, your friend Akurudi. And Yama on Yakurudi. Typically, they are dangerous. So, Ashanti has its peculiar history. And one to once here.
I want my bad, one penny for a quaba, a policy for. Dom community through. One on Bano Denny, one of Muna, and a Bamon penny for Kakraba, Yama, one of Muna, Aquaba, Yeti Eddie Essi Eswatini, one of Mansua for Abedi Chre, ya, one non so Asayaba a
TV. Yeah, live, Asia, Kotakofi, yeah, Nin lawyer, yeah, Nana Obriwahin, and Edge and Comona, Paco Sama Hodo, and a order a day. And Ewojumedi ase kotoko hene atna se na said the assistant ACT and home komo na oni echi elantino ye betra so na ye de enkomo twetwe no enso so abra okay elanti ade a jumedi no ye de ebra lawyer na woka baby afa asetna no said the Incruna Hodono SC Atnano.
Even the certain arrangement, no. Bomon Shanukwa. The Brewana Bakosam. I am from your Nubibaka Boma. Or more or my Bakosam. So Ashanti history, no. And yes, simple. So one Tia, one ya over Kasa. Oba attack woman, but one tiasia now it needs serious education because the BBA war and Chirasia one crest here boy.
Yeah,
I say to the first offer come Ebedia Kunyano.
Say, yes, no. Don't you come, yes, someone. You're out, what said the 9 March.
So anytime we want to crest win.
Yabeti kakra.
For that way, the Kumasana no, as Santamania Quaso de Sabe Nasi the Honmoa, old to me Yakwa. Say, Nana, my papa, so by ya, Ninsafu, Kadechua, the snap, Pantusia, the whiskey, the brandy, the vodka, the bese apakan, the tumafuo, the tuma, and tracia, the chachao, the tumafuo, Odomebru, Senase Kwa, the Danta, as a referee. Nina or the Sabi Usiena say, a money of council say, so I don't be brew. That's it. I want to be very quiet. The auditor Nasa Quano, Nasabi or Henry Baya said the Oceano. Said the Henry Raja Passiano, said in a bush of 4, says about don't be brew. Almost all master that way, almost snap, Peltu. Yamotuma, a Sonia Sia, Omodabo, Omupetia, Omushentia, dear, to so the Omodetai, Nana, Wajapa, or Henry, Sabe, actually, no. Somebody almost said in the brew. 2 for the masses, 2 for the masses.
Today it is profound to have the presence of the Commander-in-Chief of the Ghana Armed Forces, the President of the Republic, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Ghana is a noble country.
Illegal small-scale mining.
We always pray that God bless our homeland Ghana and make our nation great and strong. The 2 former presidents are here to mourn with His Majesty, express their condolences, and share sympathies with him. The former president, His Excellency John Ajakum Kuffour, and the former president, His Excellency Nana Addo Akufo-Addo. We are going to have the former vice president, the former presidential candidate of the NPP, His Excellency Alhaji Dr. Bawumia. It's a sacred moment, and I take this opportunity to welcome a member of the caucus, Honorable Dr. Henry Kwabena Kukufu, former Member of Parliament of Bantama constituency. Yet, indeed, we have the current Member of Parliament for Bantama constituency, Honorable Francis Asenso Boache. We welcome the clergy, my spiritual father, Reverend Rasford Obing, and the members of the clergy. His Excellency the President of the Republic is now going to pay homage to His Majesty Otumfuo Osei Tutu II.
Ghana Mampeni ene na pamfo afina ekwan no atene se wonom ekoye reho na kwakoma womo ko omo kwakoma ye rayako akoma no shedin Ghana Mampeni ene na bedwafo ena sabre wonom enam emfinfin wo ekoma ye rayako no.
Among them we have the Ashanti Regional Minister Honorable Dr. Frank Amagohine, the Deputy Minister of Local Government, Honorable Retana Odole Soa, the Minister of Works and Housing, Honorable Kenneth Gilbert Ajay, the Minister of Chieftaincy and Religious Affairs, Honorable Ahmed Ibrahim, and the Deputy Minister of Defense, Honorable Bruja Jamfi. The Mayor of the Garden City, Honorable Richard Ofori Boadi, aka Zuba, has been working tirelessly over the past 2 weeks.
Welcome to Tema.
We, the members of the 4 minutes.
Asantehemaa Dɔte Yie enene de toso nine na esan twetwo Asante nyina ni abre enti wosi monne so ababia tadi wei ene kyerɛw sɛ ampa Asante ya ni abrampa enenti efri juada bepem enne Mensra amaya hoduo bebre de wantimi ama wonum to bofo omasi yenim yewra ne do na botre nimdia wodom ankoma to ne bo asedi adom no wo kasa babia ta dinti wo kasa na akoma ato yemonti ampa asam sei ato no bridge sei abodia yemmema wani Asante nyina yakɔ ti amai ahodoɔ wɔnomatu abɔfo aba na yedru Ghana ha dia na menanka mantam dunsia ni nyinara emu nipa aba Asante mantam ha ɛkɔ na nanom hemfo na menanka kora frisempene se adeɛ to ntatia bɔmo a wɔnoma na yie ɛnenti ɛnyɛ wanwa sɛ hemfo wɔ mantam dunsia ni nyina bia mu nipa ɛba ha na kyerɛ sɛ ɛyɛ ne kwan so a
The President of the Republic, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, has exchanged courtesies with His Majesty express his condolences and share his sympathies with Asantehemaa. Together with the Chief of Staff, Honorable Julius Deborah, the Acting Chief Justice, His Lordship Paul, Justice Bawumia, members of the Council of State, Honorable Yao Obimpe, and Honorable Betty Mold Idrisu. Among the delegation of the President included the Ashanti Regional Minister, Honorable Dr. Frank Amakohene, the Deputy Minister of Local Government, Honorable Rita Na Odole Soa, the Minister of Works and Housing, Honorable Kenneth Gilbert Ajay, and the Deputy Minister of Defense, Honorable Bruja Jamfi. Now is the time for the former presidents, His Excellency John Ajekum Kuffour and His Excellency Nana Addo Akufo-Addo, the former Vice President, His Excellency Dr. Muhammadu Bawumia, and the First Lady, former Second Lady, Her Excellency Samira Bawumia.
Yewura Ghana Omampene, His Excellency Prez Mahama, Wanina Pamfo, Akoma Utumfo, Yakone Dakna, Wabetnase, Afena Omampene, Dadanso, Nana Addo Kuffour-Addo, Wane Napamfo Eko, Omampene Edada, His Excellency